What's good, YouTube? It's your boy JordanSaySo back with another video. Hey man, we got the Ohio State Pro Day. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about Julian saying, yeah, nah, nah, man. We got the Ohio State Pro Day with the wide receivers and tight ends catches. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna watch too much of it. It's 19 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But we got another video to react to, so we're gonna watch a little bit of this, then we're gonna go to the recap, a little video. But yeah, man, shout out to Carnell Tate, Caleb Downs, Arvell Reese, Sonny Styles, Igman Nosen, CJ Donaldson, everybody who getting drafted this year, bro. Shout out to y'all, bro. We appreciate y'all. Buckeyes for life, you know what I'm saying? Buckeye Nation appreciate y'all. So Buckeye Nation, if you seeing this, take 5 seconds to stop the video, click the link in the description, go to my Twitch and hit that follow button. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and one thing about me, I remember all my day ones. I'm gonna give a shout out to all my Twitch followers right now. I'm gonna shout out to Ricardo, shout out to Mason, shout out to even though he annoying, shout out to Nino. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Nino. Shout out to P-Way. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my Twitch, you know, all my day one, all my consistent viewers on my Twitch, bro. So shout out to y'all. So if you want to be, you know what I'm saying, hey, Twitch is in the description down below. No cap. I'm going to remember all y'all. So yeah, go follow the Twitch, man. Let's get to the video, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Over to 3K. Please subscribe, follow Instagram, follow the Twitch, and let's go. Let's go. Julian Sand throwing. Of course. Brennan N is working out, okay. I think just Max Claire. I think Brennan N is working out just to give like Carnell Tate and them like breaks and stuff so they can relax. I think. Who fault is this? Max Claire. Come on, Gango. Yeah, catch that. You can't. Ohio State player. I remember he was scouting CJ Stroud and you didn't draft him, my boy. That's your fault. Should have drafted him. I think that's Panthers GM, right? Now Nolan's a fan favorite, you know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna see the field, but he one of them. He's a team favorite, teammate favorite, and the fan favorite. So we know yeah. Who the fuck is this? I might as well have me out there. Oh, tater tot. Yeah, good.
That's Carnell Tate.
Yeah, we know.
First round pick.
We know. You ain't gotta tell us. That was a good route though. Do I see? Am I tripping?
Tavian St. Clair to CJ.
Is that him? Maybe not. Oh no. I see Jermaine Matthews. My fault. I'm trying to see what play. Okay, we got some little deep passes a little bit. This. Brandon Ennis. Hey, you need a big year this year, boy.
That's Brandon Ennis.
Max Claire looking getting some bad passes, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know who this is right here. Oh, we playing that. Oh, they
careful over there on the sideline. People are going to get trucked.
Busy, you know what I'm saying?
You got to get him back.
What'd he say? Can I take a minute to show you how to
get him back?
Yeah. Hey, what cleats some mother? He wearing them blue for them Giants, huh? You want to go to New York?
Along the sideline. Got to get 2 feet in bounds in the next leg, buddy.
That's like baby blue, though. Yeah.
Kazmarek.
That's messed up. I feel like, see, down someone probably want some passes from Sam, bro.
Tavian St. Clair to CJ Donaldson.
He ain't no pass catcher, though. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no receiving back. Yeah, them earrings dancing in this. I wish Jeremiah Smith was out here working. They got Brandon Ennis out here. They might as well have JJ. This. Ooh. Oh no. I don't know who this receiver is right here. I don't know who that is. I ain't gonna lie. We want to see one more Carnell Tate catch. This
down the middle, Carnell Tate.
I was going to see some deep routes though. I ain't gonna lie. That's what I understand. Oh, there we go. There we go.
St. Clair with the throw, nice over the shoulder catch there.
Someone's Carnell Tate. Carnell Tate. Oh, who that is, man. There you go. Yes, search case. Oh, we got a little recap reaction. Hold on. I ain't gonna cut this out. We gonna get. I ain't cutting this out.
I don't care.
Wilson here in just a second.
All right, let's go.
So, yes, Ohio State's program
So they're talking about
is today. Now, last month, 11 players from the Buckeyes were invited to
didn't work
participate
out.
in the combine today.
He didn't need to. That combine was legendary.
11 of those, many more trying to show off their skill sets to teams in hopes of getting drafted. That includes wide receiver Cardinal Tate, who Ryan Wilson has had going as high as 3. All of our experts have him in the top 10. Also, the winner of last year's Jim Thorpe Award for the best defensive player, safety Caleb Downs. So let's welcome in Ryan Wilson, who is at their pro day. Ryan, I want to start with Cardinal Tate there. The big thing during the combine, he was slower than a lot of people anticipated. You at the Cardinal Tate there. The big thing during the combine, he was slower than a lot of people anticipated.
I don't understand why y'all saying that, bro. Like, true Ohio State Buckeye fans knew Cardinal Tate wasn't the speedster. We knew that. I don't know why people just thought Cardinal Tate was fast. I literally knew he was going to run a 4.5. I knew he was going to run that. I literally knew Cardinal Tate was a 4.5. He wasn't no 4.4, 4.3 receiver. What did y'all expect? Did y'all watch full games? He's not no fast receiver. He's a smooth receiver. You know what I'm saying? He moves smooth. You know what I'm saying? He's a 4.5 receiver, but that don't mean, like, come on, bro.
At the time said it doesn't matter. How did he look today?
As expected. Like, nobody expected him.
He looked smooth as butter. I think the kids say that somewhere. He looked good. And the thing, Amanda, he ran the 4.52 or 4.53. That's probably what we expected him at the time, but he plays.
Exactly. Like, I'm not tripping. I watched every Ohio State game, bro. I watched every single one of Cardinal Tate games since a freshman, sophomore, junior. Like, I knew he wasn't no 4.4 receiver, bro. Like,
so much fast to a 4.53. That's probably what we expected him at the time, but he plays so much faster than that.
Exactly.
And the other thing is his comp for a lot of people, not just me, but Rand Carthon and others, has been T. Higgins. And T. Higgins ran slower than expected during the pre-draft process, and he fell to the second round, even though he was a first-round talent. Cardinal Tate's a first-round talent all day long, and he was gliding out there in terms of the routes he was running during the pitch and catch drills with quarterback Julian Sayin. I will say this. I talked to a couple folks in the league who think that T. Higgins is not quite as polished as Cardinal Tate is at this point in the career. But the other thing was, is Cardinal a top 10 pick? And that's going to be the question that teams sort through over the next month or so. I think he's a top 10 pick. If you need one more piece of the puzzle, is he a wide receiver 1? Maybe not. But he is the best wide receiver in this draft class. And I think he's going to be the latest in a long line of Ohio State wide receivers.
I don't think Cardinal Tate wide receiver 1. No, as a real Ohio State fan, I think he's a wide receiver 2, which is nothing wrong with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think he's like, if it goes to the Giants, bro, he'll back up Malik Neighbors perfectly. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would be nice. The Browns, I like, he go to the Browns. He is a wide receiver 1, though. I ain't gonna lie, but
to actually get better once he gets to the NFL.
Being a wide receiver 2 is not bad, bro.
Given how good these Ohio
you
State
need a wide receiver 2, like, literally.
If people are curious, all of our experts have their mock drafts on CBSSports.com. I was going through, as of right now, all of them do have Cardinal Tate as a top 10 talent. Let's talk about Caleb Downs here. And look, he was phenomenal in college. We had Logan Ryan on set earlier, and he was texting some of his coaches. And they said, look, we are not gassing you up. We truly believe this young man is a generational talent. What did you see out there today from Caleb Downs?
Yeah, one scout used this word to describe him.
Jamal Adams.
You see words elite talent if you want a qualifier there.
Ooh, what's a good comparison?
Run during the pre-draft process.
That's not they're not really comparing him to Jamal Adams, though.
He looked smooth. He looked like a wide receiver in terms of running the D-back drills down the field, catching.
Caleb Downs' fake remind me of a Ed Reed, Buda Baker, Derwin James type of player. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
long passes from the post safety position, and his lower half is so thick. He looks like a truck, and he comes downhill in the run game. We saw that consistently during his career at Ohio State and Alabama. Before that, he just absolutely runs through ball carriers. He is so elite in space in terms of his ability to flip his hips and the short area quickness.
Look at the gap, bro. Defensive back's name, unanimous All-American twice. Look at that gap, bro. It ain't been a defensive back since almost 20 years, bro. Since Eric Berry. Eric Berry was a dog too for the Chiefs. He was a dog.
With his defense coordinator Matt Patricia to the media.
Caleb Downs,
after the pro day, and
I'm glad you came to Ohio State, bro.
Because people have asked, and this is not a new question, but do you take a safety that high because of positional value, top 5 or top 10? And Caleb says whoever affects the game the most needs to be drafted the highest. He pretty much affects the game a lot.
Yes,
and Matt Patricia described him as a defensive eraser type. And I think that tells you all you need to know about how Matt Patricia felt about him. The other thing, Amanda, and I'm going to keep saying this until someone truly makes me quit saying it, but he reminds me a lot of Troy Polamalu. Our buddy B-Mac, who played with Troy in Pittsburgh, thinks that's a little rich. But Matt Patricia has previously
I would say
described him,
every.
giving him Troy Polamalu vibes as well. So there are worse comps for sure, and I have given worse comps, but I think that one actually is pretty fitting.
Okay, we'll give it to you. His coaches just also talk about how smart he is. Like, I mean, his football IQ is just off. I almost
Smartest
said off the
player.
chain. Wow, off the chain.
I've seen in a minute. No doubt.
I just aged myself there. Ryan, when you're
let me check my parlay real
before
quick.
the
Hold on.
combine, you had Caleb Downs ahead of Sonny Styles as the first defender off the board when it comes to Ohio State. You switched it when it came to the combine because Sonny Styles was so impressive. He didn't work out today. How much is that going to affect him, and kind of how do you rank the two now? It's not going to affect him, bro.
I'm still recovering from the off the hizzy remark from your co-host there. That was a deep cut, Chris Hassel deep cut.
Bro, Jaylen Brown got
Sonny
0 points, bro.
His brother Lorenzo, who's going to get drafted as well, who was actually faster than Sonny at the combine, ran 4.28. He had his arm in the sling, so he obviously didn't work out either. He plays safety. Sonny ran a 4.46 at the combine, 6'5", 245. There really wasn't a lot left for him to do. He interviewed with teams, obviously. At the combine, he'll be taking his 30 visits. So he just spent a lot of time talking to NFL personnel. This doesn't affect him at all. The question is going to become, and Arvell Reese did do the drills today, is whether Sonny gets drafted before Arvell, because we spent a lot of time this fall
Jaylen Brown is 0 for 5,
talking about Arvell as probably the first Ohio State player drafted. He plays edge, he plays off ball, depending on who you ask. And Sonny went from linebacker to off ball, and he told us in the combine that transition took a period of time for him to feel comfortable. And now he is incredibly comfortable, and he's only going to get better. So he didn't really have much left to do because he's already run. Now the question becomes just where does he fit and how high does he go? Our buddy Rand Carthon thinks Florida, the Titans would make some sense given the new coaching staff there. But we'll find.
Ryan Wilson's mock draft. The Bills. He got the Bills trading up. I don't know if that's going to happen, but 3 Ohio State player. Look at that, bro. Ohio State is NFLU at this point. Ohio State might become an NFLU, bro. No cap. Shout out Bama. Y'all had y'all time. Shout out Bama. Ohio State coming, bro. That's 4 players in the top 10. That's the first time in history that would happen, too. I believe so. Yeah, bro. Jeremiah Love to Saints. Wait, Cardinals. Hold on. Who the Cardinals gonna get from this Bills trade? You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to know that.
Yes, we have team needs and stuff like that. What order would you put them in right now? Give us like your live intake to you putting together a mock draft.
The Bills,
so this one was actually for free agency. So obviously a lot's changed. The Bills have gotten that wide receiver. Carnell Tate told us at the draft he wanted to catch passes from Josh Allen, which is a pretty smart thing to say if you're coming into the draft. But if I'm ranking these guys, Sonny Styles, Carnell, Caleb, and Arvell in that order, and I've never done this, so it sounds crazy to say Caleb is teammate to us at the combine. He's been preparing his whole college career to be that guy, but it didn't happen because there's so many guys at Ohio State until this season when he went absolutely bonkers. There were 14 guys drafted last year out of Ohio State. They're going to be probably at least 12 this year, but that's how I'd rank them now. And that was pretty revealing for me because I haven't really thought about it until you asked, Amanda.
And also, look, it came from our producer Noah, so we'll give him credit for that. It also goes to show just how much this pre-draft process, really plays into the draft. Like for someone like Sonny Styles to move that far up.
Talking about how tough Ty Simpson was as a quarterback, what a great leader he was.
Let me know how Ty Simpson did in his pro day. Tough. Man, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe over to 3K. Please subscribe, and once again, please follow the Twitch. It's in the description down below. It takes 5 seconds, mud. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got Twitch, go ahead and download that mug, bro. You want to see like live? You want to see me play the game? You know what I'm saying? We were just playing college football yesterday. I want to see you play the game. I do live reactions. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. Come to the Twitch, bro. And we out.